Amazing feeling.
I've been playing this game for a very long time, and just trying to make a player that looks like me, but not really that close, it's really special that I actually get to have somebody that looks exactly like me. I'm really excited for that.
This is a drink.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Here are the five for the Clippers. DeRozan out there with Young, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Wiseman. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bridges. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Gordon, and it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. They're running. Jumps up. Pull up Jay, and it's Gordon missing.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Now here's DeRozan, and they pick up 2.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Six on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. He can't get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Love the commitment from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around to come up with these steals.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And DeRozan throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Bridges shot. Good. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Towns. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends. And he has not disappointed.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And they double up DeRozan. Here's Wiseman. Young trying to break free. Towns with the defensive effort. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Now here's Murray. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. DeRozan against Bridges. outside for Jordan. Got a piece of it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Campazzo, it's blocked. To the right side. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bridges has got 9 points.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
We've got more NBA basketball. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jordan. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then there's Murray. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard. And for Anaheim, Wiseman's out there with Young. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's DeRozan. Murray out there with Gordon. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And it's the Clippers with the ball after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Pass to Wiseman. 5 to shoot. Fade away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
DeRozan against Bridges. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off an unbelievably high scoring game. The Clippers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gordon outside, buries it from 3-point range. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
So many of Gordon's shots come from 3-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now here's Wiseman. No points in the game yet for him. Ingles in the corner. Fires for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Bridges. 1:35 left here in the second. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Young right side. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. And here's Ingles outside. It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Murray against DeRozan for 3. Murray, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young is double. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Jordan. Kicks to Bridges. This one for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Bridges has got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The kick out to Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Now the dish to Gordon. Back to Bridges. Towns wide open. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And few 7-footers.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break at the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they went down.
And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Wiseman, DeRozan out there with Young, and it's Joe Ingles.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Passes it to Ingles. Campazzo, he's covered by Murray. Young outside. Offensive rebound. Wiseman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Murray, the pass to Jordan. Back to Murray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Outside DeRozan. Campazzo, he's covered by Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. For Anaheim, they've gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the inside. Young with the steal. Ingles with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Ingles against Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Anaheim trails by 21. Pass to Ingles. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. DeRozan's shot is off. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Gordon dishes to Bridges. Over Young. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bridges has got 14.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that one drops. He's got 16.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And DeRozan kicks to Ingles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
Pass to Bridges. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. The pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Bridges. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the home team, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Murray out there with Gordon. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Gordon, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Jordan. Down low. 9 feet out. Rejected by Young. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. Jordan finds Murray. Latrey with 1 on the clock. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Murray with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now, here's Ingles. Here's Wiseman. And Jordan sends it back.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Ingles against Gordon. Outside Jordan. Pass to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Murray.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Gordon against Ingles. Outside Jordan. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Now, here's Bridges. That's a 2 from Gordon. Anaheim grabs the miss. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Again, the miss by Gordon. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the basket is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Campazzo, defended by... Look at that!
Nice! When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.